Hello everyone, we're Team Book Exchange. I'm Sanju, product owner and full stack developer. And let me introduce you to my team next. This is Ed John, full stack developer, Joey, our tech lead and full stack developer, Azu, our front-end developer, and we finally have Nicoletta, our front-end engineer. Have you ever had the problem of having too many finished books laying around at your home? Do you want to read new books but can't keep spending money on new ones? Or do you simply want to connect with others over your passion for reading? We've noticed that many people here in Japan have these issues, and we want to present to you Book Exchange, a book swapping app that lets users connect and exchange their own books. With this, you can discover new books, make your book wish list, make new friends, exchange with users at your own schedule, and give a review when the exchange is done.
Based on information we collected from forums, online communities, book lovers, we created the next types of persona for our app. First, we have Jack. He's an English teacher living in Japan. He wants to continue reading while living here. However, the local bookstore or library doesn't have a good selection of English books, and he doesn't want to buy new ones because sometimes they end up being too expensive. Next, we have Mayumi, who is an office worker in her 20s. She really enjoys reading new books, but has so many finished books at home and wants space for new books. She wants to find also new friends that share similar interests in books, but doesn't have always time to attend book clubs or meetings in her area. Now, let's see how they could use our app.
So here we have the account for Mayumi. When they sign, this is the first screen they're going to see, and it displays all the other books that other people have added to the service. If you swipe to the right, that means you like the book. If you swipe to the left, that means you're not interested. And so we're going to go ahead and just swipe through a few cards here. Maybe we're not interested in this one, but hey, catch 22. Maybe I'm interested in this one. So I'm going to swipe right. And we have a match. So we're going to go to the bottom right where this little book icon. Press that, and we can see matches we had or are currently about to have if we refresh the page. And so we can see here, Catch 22 was matched with Pride and Prejudice. You can see the condition of the book for both books, the authors, as well as specifically the person who posted it onto the service. So we can choose here to accept or deny the book. So we're just going to choose to accept it. And it's going to turn into a button called Pending. Pending means that we're waiting for the other person as well now to accept the trade. And once both users accept, then we will be able to see the contacts. So you can see here it just updated, and we can now select the contacts and look at information that's relevant for us to communicate with the other person. So we're going to go ahead and click on the email button here. It'll take us to the email app that you have on your phone, whatever that may be. It'll give you a preset email right here that you can then send to the other individual. This way you can communicate with the other person as to whether you want to meet up in person or to send the items as a package. So we're just going to go back to the app now. Once you have done that, and once you have traded the books, we can actually hit the Confirm Exchange button here. And you can give a rating to the other person. We're just going to give them a full star here. And that's the basic flow of the app. But of course, this app wouldn't work if people didn't add their own books. So we're going to go ahead and hit the plus icon at the bottom of the page. And this allows you to add a book. So let's say you have a book like Life of Pi. So we're going to type in Life of Pi. We're going to set the condition. I think my book's in a great condition. So we're going to go ahead and search for this now. And you'll see we have a number of different covers as well as different languages. But we're just going to go ahead and add the first one, Life of Pi by Jan Martel, with a nice little cover, because it looks similar to the one I have. And there you go, the book's being added to our page. And so now we can go and select on the profile icon. And here we can see the books that I've added, as well as the books that I've liked, that is swipe to the right on. You're going to refresh the page and you can see right here, Life of Pi, the book we just added.
I'm going to talk about the technologies that we use to develop our application. We use Java with Spring to write our server, connected to a PostgreSQL database, and deployed it in Heroku. We also use Google Books API to fetch book images and book information. In the beginning of the development, our team decided that we are going to build a mobile app. And in order to do that, we decided to develop it using React Native and wrote it in TypeScript for a statically typed language. Now for our achievements, because of the nature of our application, we had to create a matching algorithm that is specific to our app. Book Exchange matching algorithm uses the book details and its current condition to find interested readers. When a user swipes right on a book, the server posts the details of that swipe to the database. It would then look for any instances where the owner of the liked book also likes some of the uploaded book of the current user. If there is, it would then appear on the screen as a notification, telling the user they have matched.
With Book Exchange, we hope for users to find opportunities to exchange their finished books save financially, save space at home, and create meaningful connections with others over the shared experience of reading.
And that was
Team Book Exchange!
So here we have a QR code for you here to scan, which will take you to a Google form with further instructions on how to try out our closed testing version. And for more details on our app, please check out our GitHub repository. That's all from Team Book Exchange. Thank you for listening.